Hello, folks. We are back in simulator, right? Supermarket simulator. Uh, Trying to pick up where we left off. Wow, a couple of days ago. Uh, I can't remember when the last time we were on. It's been that long of a week. It really has. It's been wow. It's been a whirlwind. Um, Lots of hours worked. Lots of hours doing this, that, the other. Uh, Wore out. Just plumb wore out. Anyway, it's been cold this week. Um, I guess there was a storm up north. It pulled the cold air down from the north on the back side and all the hot air up on the front side again. And it brought us temperatures in the 20s and a lot of rain there yesterday. And it just got colder from the time the sun came up to the time the sun went down, which is really strange and odd for us. Usually you start off about as cold as it's going to get and it warms up maybe 2 or 3 degrees and it's done. Nope, not yesterday. No, no. We started off at about 45 degrees and she steadily went down to about 31 and then it was about 27 this morning when I went out and started the car. Um, yeah, well, started the car being the optional word because it is a hybrid, so it basically sits there and hums. Anyway, how you guys doing? Okay, let's go ahead. Well, no, let's go ahead and do this first. Since we have the moments. All right, let's go ahead and lock them in. Management, hiring. Oh yeah, this. Okay, let's get out of that. Make sure nobody is in our store. Nobody is in our store. Everybody is locked in. Yes, you are. Very good, very good. I don't know how you wound up lower than the rest of these guys, and then you, because you were the first. You should have been lowest. You were the last. You should be higher than these guys. I don't get it. Whatever. Let's do this. 105 satisfied customers, two products found expensive, 107 total customers. Uh, our total profit was $2,096.95, and this was the last day we played. Our balance is $93,421.58 as of now. Now we're going to go ahead and hit start. Cake and tuna. Cake and tuna. There's the cake. Uh, there. Well, it's obviously not that cake because the price is perfect. All right, let's check out the tuna. I don't have any more cake, do I? I do. Let's see, 246. Let's go ahead and say 2.25. No, 2.21. Yeah, tuna. Where are you? There you are. 678, and I got it at 730. 6.53. That'll be 25 cents under. Okay, now let's go down here and let's do our thing. That's one there. That's two there. And then we'll take a peek and see it once again, because I know we do this every day. What our options are as far as upgrades and growth and stuff like that. Because I'm sure y'all are about as tired of watching me just sit here doing, well, grinding and really not seemingly getting anywhere as I am. And And yeah, this is probably one of the longest grind games I think I've ever played, where you just flat out don't feel like you're getting anywhere. Okay, give me just 1 second. Yep, sorry about that. Um, had to help my puppy. She tried to walk across the bed, and she got connected to all of uh the bed. Um, it's more of a, I don't know what you would call it. Um, I guess it's kind of like a lounge type deal, where you sit and you play your games and stuff. Some people call it a gaming chair or gaming center or whatever. I have it in the big TV room, so it's everything's on the great big screen right now. And she kind of walked across and got hooked. She's got 3 legs, so one of them is bent back, so it acts like a hook when she walks over things that um, it grabs, and it's not fun for her. So even though it's kind of odd to watch. She does what she can. You know what I'm saying? It's not a it's not even a big deal to her. She just drags whatever the hell she drags around with her everywhere she goes. No big deal. Here we go. If she winds up dragging mommy's purse around with her, I guess that's perfectly fine with her. Okay, so there. There you go. You good? All right. Man, or work, I'm telling you. Critters are work. But they're worth it. All right, let's go in here and check some stuff out. Let's do a random. Um, 252, 277. I'm not going to mess with that because the price change hasn't come up yet. 550, 525. That's fine. Shampoo. 571, 546. We're below price. 301, 276. We're good there. What are we doing here? 28.33. Yeah, this is one of the first items that we went down on, and I only went down 20 cents on this, 30 cents on this. What am I thinking? 28.08 there. Damn, I'm giving people a deal right there. Well, I mean, as good a deal, I guess, as you're getting down. Okay, that's good. You guys done? Nope. There's still one of you missing. Where'd he go? There he is. All right, let's open up and get it on. But yeah, it's been a week. It has been a serious long week. Um, every day you start off the day 3 o'clock in the morning. You know, you go to work and you realize that, well, you ever have one person who just doesn't show up to work on time, and it kind of throws everybody off for like at least the first hour to 2 hours. We kind of got that, and it's one of our younger managers. Every single day, she's 5 to 10 minutes late every day. It doesn't matter. Um, doesn't matter what's going on, anything. She's just late always, and everybody's standing there waiting. And the way the store is now, you have 30 minutes to go in, turn on your grills, turn on the lights, get everything warmed up, bring out everything from the sink, and the dish area to get ready to cook and everything like that, and put your plastic on your clamshells and stuff like that. And you got 30 minutes, and then you got to start cooking. And then at I think 5 o'clock we open, and she's not there until 4:10, and we're not ready to even start cooking until right around 35 to 40 after now. And it pushes us back and pushes us back and pushes. We just feel like we're behind the eight ball from the moment that we start for at least the first hour and a half, because you're not even finished cooking. You've already got customers coming, and all of a sudden you're telling them, oh well, our kitchen isn't they're not ready yet, or whatever it is. I don't know what the hell they're telling the customers. They might be telling them that we're just stupid and we're slow or something. I don't know. But that has nothing to do with it. So the grill team that I'm with, they good kids. But they're starting to get really anxious about it, and it's starting to stress them out to the point that open mutiny or quiet mutiny has begun, quiet resistance, or some weird form of it, where if the manager tells them to do one thing, they're going to do it, but they're going to do it to a little more extreme than they were asked to do it. And that's just their way you know, of protesting, I guess. if they're told to make a certain amount of this, they're going to make a little more, bigger, which is not really a very good idea. And I've told them that. I told them, look, if you're gonna make something like that, make less, not more. Because the more the more waste you have, the fewer hours are going to be available because everything is divided up. Your labor, your food costs, your bills, everything like that. And if your labor goes over, I think it's 25%, then you're losing money and you have to start sending people home. And all before you know it, you're short man because you don't have the money to bring in your employees or to let them work out their shift. So you can't go complaining about not having hours while intentionally wasting money. That doesn't work. That'll never work. And it's not a corporate thing. It's usually a franchise thing. Um, Franchises, they know pretty much how much money they're going to sink into this, how much they're going to sink into that, what their profit margins are going to be, etc. And you have certain numbers you have to hit, and if you don't hit those numbers, well, they're looking to make a change. And this manager, I had a talk with the GM about her, and you know, I knew already. She's a manager, so you're not. The GM's not going to be able to do much about it. She can try to fire her, but once you become manager in one of the big corporate stores, it has to go through the regional manager and the district manager before you can actually fire that person. And of course, usually 9 times out of 10, unless there's good cause other than being late, they're not going to let you fire them. They're going to be like, well, no, no, no. We can work with this person, and maybe we can see what's going on. So I had a talk with the manager myself, and she's having some home issues and whatnot. That's not my place to tell her business, but she does have some issues. um it's not a great situation to be in for her, and it does cause her to be late every day. So I get that, but maybe she needs to be in a different um hours or something, because I don't know, opening just isn't what's working for her right now as far as hours and her situation. And I brought that up, but the question was then asked, well, who the hell do we bring in? It's not like we have a whole bunch of managers we can just throw around and plop right there in the kitchen or in the store and open it up for us. We just don't have that. We have, I think maybe 7 to 8, maybe even 10 Americans total working there, if that. And most of them work the front lines because most of the visa workers, they don't speak English very well. And I can only imagine, I've seen it and I've heard it once where they put one of them in the front window and one of them in the back window. You give me money. You want what? Okay. No. What? And it's like, oh my God, what are we doing? But I guess if you're trying to control the lines and keep the crowds down, that's a good way to do it. But yes, we have been absolutely slammed. I don't know what's going on with McDonald's or even Burger King. Um, they're both just zipping, and it's not quite like them to be like this time of year. The kids are still there in school, but it's kind of like their winter exam time and that sort of thing. So it's not like they're as active as far as DoorDash and stuff like that and party with them. They're partying all right, but as far as DoorDash, mm, they're not really all that active right now. And if they are, they're definitely not tipping. So we don't go up to that campus right now. It's just not a good time of year for it, and it's just not worth the deliveries. You put miles on your car, you spend gas in the car. You take a chance that at any moment one of these horrible drivers, and oh my God, people driving. Um, yeah, it's like a foreign concept in this country lately. I mean, not trying to insult anybody or anything else like that, but you know, if you have to swing way out into the left lane in order to make a right-hand turn, and you're driving a little itty bitty freaking Geo, or I call them Geos, but those little smart cars, you know, perhaps you shouldn't be driving. I mean, unless you're in a semi, because you really don't need to swing out that like that in order to make a freaking turn. You just don't, and they do. Um, they blow off stop signs. They blow off, you know, intersections and stuff like that. They cut their turns short when they're making a left-hand turn, and damn near running, running right into the bumper of your car while you're sitting there at a stop sign, and they have the nerve to give you the stink eye on the way by. It's like, hey, I'm just sitting here. I ain't done nothing. You're just running by me, almost nailing me, and you're gonna look at me like I did something wrong. Are you mad at me just because I'm here? Because that's what it seems like. And they cut these turns so short. I mean, you would swear that, man, they're gonna nail you, but no, they somehow miss. I think a lot of these people got their driver's license on GTA. Honestly, they can't drive worth a crap, and that's probably why they want automatic driving cars or self-driving cars. I'm sure y'all understood what I meant by that, but you know, I guess if I have a self-driving car, then I don't have to worry about it too much, right? I don't really know how they work. I know my car is semi-autonomous. It will drive by itself, but it requires you to have your hands on the steering wheel every like 15 to 20 seconds. So it's not like it's automatic driving or totally self-driving or anything like that. But it's got that lane tracing software and sensors, and then it's got lane centering software and sensors. And what that does is, then it's got, I think, sensors for the car in front of you, so it knows how far in front of you the car is in front of you, and et cetera, like that. And as long as you have a center line and you have a side, a side road line, the car will literally follow those lines, and it'll keep you centered right on the road, and it'll drive by itself. It will slow down by itself. It'll speed up by itself. Um, it's adaptive cruise control, I think is what they call it. It'll stop, the car at a stop sign or stoplight, whatever. Um, it won't stop at a stop sign though. It knows it's there, but it's not going to stop. So you got to be on top of your car there. Even stop lights, unless you hit the brakes, it's not gonna do anything. It's just going to keep right on cruising right into whatever's in front of you, because that's what they do. It just assumes that you're going to take control as soon as you need to stop or slow down, etc., etc. Just like any other cruise control, right? I kind of like it. It gives me a break every once in a while, or at least my arms. But other than that, I don't know. I really don't use it. I did for a minute, just to figure out how it worked and everything like that. And I don't know, it was okay, I guess. I prefer to drive the car myself, and I prefer not to fight with it. But the fighting part is almost impossible to get around. Um, you'd be going down the road, and there'll be a car like 100 feet in front of you, and the car sensor goes off. Hey, there's a car in front of you. Well, no kidding. I can see it. It's right there. And if it hits the brakes and you don't, then it's gonna, put off another ding, ding, because the car is going to start getting a little closer, and you're just taking your foot off the gas. And once you take your foot off the gas, the car automatically hits the brake. It's a really strange concept the way this car works. I mean, I love the car, but I love the gas mileage. Really, I do. I could do without all the technology that's in it. Really, I don't need all that. The gas mileage, yeah, um, 45 to 53 miles per gallon. It makes those Door Dashes so much cheaper. I mean, gas wise. As far as, maintenance and stuff like that, well, I'm sure that's going to be more expensive once we actually have to start paying for it. I mean, we did get free service over the next year and a half to 2 years. I mean, it's four free services, and it's like as soon as the car came due its first oil change at 5,000 miles, we started getting messages saying that, oh, well, your tires are low. Well, it's like, wait a minute, if my tires are low now, well, why weren't they low before? You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay. All right, so let's see what we did today. We had 105 customers. One product was found expensive. 106 total customers. We made $4,218.08 profit. Doesn't feel like it, does it? Well, I guess it does because we were at 92 this morning. That's fine. But that's pretty good day. All right, let's see what else we can do. Maybe we can get something done. Soda, chips, and blonde ale keg. Soda pop. We'll get to you in a minute. Chips. Chips. Which chips? We don't have chips. We don't keep chips here. Yeah, we do. Ta-da! Here's some chips. Are these them? 638, 613. That's not them. Damn it. And here I was hoping. There we go. Maybe it's these chips. 537. Is that right? No. There. Okay. It's a lager. It's a blonde ale. You're the only other keg I got, yo. Wow. Price went down on that one pretty good, didn't it? That's a pretty big hit. Okay. And soda. Which soda? Hmm, I don't know. Let's see. That's below price. Ah, it's this one. 2 point. We're just gonna go at market price on that one because, well, yeah, I don't really want to go below $2. I really don't. Wow, we ran out of toilet paper. How badly? Hmm, about a box. I think what we were planning on. Hang on just a second. Wow, we went through some of that stuff. Yeah, I think we were planning on opening up another license and just throwing some stuff there in that back corner because I got the room for it on the shelves, and there's no reason to go after the next space until I fill that area up a little bit. I think I might be wrong. I usually am, but we'll see, right? I mean, that's the whole point of this is to see. Okay, so let's see. Growth was 64,000 for the next room. Yeah, and then 72, and then 83, and then 90, and then 102. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we remember this. Let's see here. 3, 6, 9, 12 more products that we can throw out there. One of them costs $65,000, which is the, oh my God, the good one. Oh my God, I want this. Um, books. Books. Hmm. Do we want books? I like books, but I don't know how much I like books. How much do I like books? There's books here. Those are only 22 compared to 34. Or do we want to keep on going with the food? I don't know what the books go for. I mean, honestly, I you would hope that this would be worth something too. And I know it all goes on shelves. So how much shelf room do I have? I got enough room for one, two, three, 4, 5. Eh, and I could throw a half shelf in here, I think. Did I have any room here? No. I mean, because I can't just throw some of that stuff in here. It just, no, it won't work like that. Hmm. Books just don't go in freezers. And you got toilet paper, toothpaste, paper towel, fabric softener. And that cost me $34,000. How? Um, you know what? 65. How much would it cost us to? That's a keg. It's a ale. That's a whiskey, a wine, and a wine. Um, y'all know I'm eyeballing that real hard. I really am. Um, and that's because a lot of this stuff is just repetitive. Rice again, yogurt again, sugar again. I don't know what clotted cream is. Is that what that is? Clotted cream? Cheese again. Um, we don't have toothpaste, but dish soap, lemon. We got this stuff. Fabric, we got all that. We got chips, we got cake, we got cake, chocolate spread. I guess that would be like the Nutella stuff, right? Soda, 6 pack soda, another 6 pack of soda, purified water, or whatever water, I guess. Uh, let's, damn it. Everything tells me to go for that one. Everything does. But that's going to leave us like broke. Like bad broke. Bad broke. Let's give it another day. See what we get. Alright. Do I see any holes? Yes. What is this? Any more holes that are like annoying? No. Good. Alright. Put that one in there. We're opening up. We're gonna go one more day, and if we can get over 165, that's 35K that would be left over. Cost us about, I don't know, 7,000 to stock the place usually. And then of course you got the initial stocking of all the stuff that you just bought. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And how many products was that? 7, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'll be one product short, or one shelf short. 3, 4, 5, 6. But yeah, the kitchen where I'm working, we've gone into afterburner mode. Um, like I said, these guys are fast. They're very, very fast. They just have to want to be fast, and so far they're wanting to be fast. It's a game. It's become a game, the way we want it to become a game to everybody, so that we're having fun, and everybody's moving around really, really quick. I think, our kitchen was, for a majority of the morning, we were down to 15 seconds, 13 to 17 seconds, from the second that we got an order to the minute we cleared it, and it was up. Cars were rolling out of there about as fast as they were pulling in, and the longest thing that in the process, the thing that took the most time was actually the customer making their order. I'll have this, and then we're like, hey, you can have them both at the same time. How's that? There is no and then. But these guys are moving quick. I mean, they're coming in. They are ready to work. They got their marathon or the running shoes on, and they go at it. I mean, they really just, there's a couple in there who come in later in the morning who tend to slow things down just a little bit. Um, you know, some of them might be doing their own peaceful protest or whatever. I don't really know. That's none of my business. That's just their thing. If they have issues, they bring it to me, but otherwise they keep it to themselves. And that's just because I speak, just a little bit of enough Spanish to understand what they're saying, and we have translators, so I can take, whatever concerns they might have to the management, and I can, let them know what's going on and why things are, or, who's having an issue with what, who needs a day off because of something that's going on, or whatever. Whatever. Um, you know, I think all grill area needs, somebody who speaks a little bit of Spanish, and they need an English speaker, because holy crap, they will be coming to you with tags left and right. This no, this yes. You're like, yes, and they're off they go right back. Um, like I said, they just need to learn a little more English. They have a really good English teaching program through McDonald's, and over time they learn. But typically, your workers in my town are fresh off the bus. We'll just say that they're kind of fresh, they're new, and then they get moved out to other areas once they get established, and pretty much learn enough English to pull their weight in another town or a big city. Because in a big city, they're not going to have this kind of time. They're just not. And like I said, we emphasize the movement of product and speed, and beyond that, it's learning the products, learning the names of things, how to push it out the door, make the order, make the sandwich, make everything, and everything that you have to do. And at that point, we're like a school or something, like McDonald's Academy for basic employees. And then it's like they just decide, okay, well, I want to move over to this area here, and then they move, and then they'll move again and again and again until they find the one place where I guess they want to stay. I don't know. It's none of my business. I know all of them have some kind of a work visa. Um, but even the ones with visas are kind of scared right now. Um, I don't know why. They're very really high stressed. I think this dude's faster than I am now. I can't even help customers that fast. This dude's just bink, 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 bink. All right, we're at 96, 176 right now. Can we get $3,900? Highly unlikely. We're gonna give it a shot though. One, two. Buckle my shoe. 1, 2, 4, 5. Oh, where am I gonna put that last? Where to put the last one? Okay, we still have that stuff. Toilet paper. Yes, we still have toilet paper. We're at 97.6. They're doing some damage today. Look at this. These guys are having a hard time keeping up at this point. That's what I want to see. I don't want to see them fail, but I want to see them be forced to improvise a new plan of attack, if that's possible for AI. Can they formulate an idea or a way around being this far behind? You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, look, you don't. Well, they did something at least. They didn't do much, but it was enough to put some product on the shelf. That way it didn't look like it was just totally bare. It just looks like customers came along and picked off the top and the bottom's full. Which is good optics. Wow, we made it to 100,000. Look at that. I want to keep the customers, and I know that if I pay a $65,000 for this product, it's going to put us down to 35, and then we're going to lose customers down to about 90 again. I mean, it might be somewhere around 90. At least that's the way I feel, but we're going to see. We've done it twice. We've lost customers both times, but we're not going down, to under 10,000 or something. I hope. I don't think. Oh, we're going to find out in the morning, aren't we? I made that promise. $100,000. We break 100. We're getting that license. We're getting it. And we're going to have to get a stand. Again, all the room I thought I had in here, too. Oh, well. Alcohol, alcohol, alcohol. Here we come. It's Class 6. Or alcohol store, or ABC. Alcoholic Beverage Company. Whiskey. Blue. Of course, alcohol. This is lithium. Oh. I'll just go ahead and take your completion for you there, buddy. I don't know what crawled up his rear end to make him want to stock alcohol, but okay. I appreciate that. Okay, that's fine with 2 missing. Doggy stuff. Yes. Oh, wait. My vodka's low. That's the new vodka too, I think. Not you. You. I can't have, like, I can't have this vodka over here with this vodka. Because to me, this bottle and this bottle, with my eyes, they look darn near the same. So I got to have them separate because then I can remember, okay, well, that that vodka came with this license and that one came with that license, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I know, very weird. It's just how I remember things with my eyes the way they are. Okay, that leaves me 2 there, 1. Thank you. Typically, these aren't a problem over here. Well, we did push that toilet paper pretty far today, but I mean, it didn't hurt too much. I don't suppose. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, that's settled. We know where our next licenses will be. There you go. All right, let's see what we did. We didn't do great on the profit, but we did all right. Yeah. 101 satisfied customers, 3 found products expensive, $3,108.03 was our total profit. $100,747.70 is our balance. Started off, yeah, oil, leap, whatever. Yep, here it is. Let's go with say $3.28. How's that? That sound good to you? That sounds good to me. That was it, but I need to check the computer because that don't seem right, right? Pricing, one product. I swear I'm missing something if there's only one thing. Yep, just one thing. Okay, fine. Be that way. 1, a 2, 1, 2. Okay, 4, 3. Wow, we went through some bleach too. Must be the weekend again. So we went through some alcohol. We went through some cleaner. Okay, 2 here, 1 there, 2 here, 2 here, right? Yeah. Oh wait, let me start down here rather than in the middle of a freaking rack. I mean, here we go again. This time it's her fault. Okay, the puppy jumped off the bed, ran out in the hall. Mommy is ignoring her. Again. Well, I'm not gonna say again. It's not even an uncommon thing. All right. Well, that took us down to 92,000. That's a lot deeper cut than I thought we were going to take. This is going to hurt. It's really going to hurt. Licenses. Well, you know what they say. If you're going to go for it, might as well go all in. There you go. We're all in on this. All right. So let's go to the market. All the way down to the bottom. See what we're playing with here. Oh, we are playing with some fire here. This stuff is not cheap at all. Wow. Cool. Okay. And our stuff will be the last stuff that's out there. Let me see. I need to order a half shelf. Yeah. Ain't no way a full shelf's going to fit in there. No way. So it's got to be a half shelf. Furnitures. Well, wait a minute. Let's check something else out real quick. I do have room. I could probably put like 2 more of these out this way. Like half shelves, I guess. This way, this way. It would take it up to here. It would make this look really silly. That's fine. We'll be fine. It's fine. Chill out. Yeah, sure. We'll do a little cost cutting there. All right, that's $2,085. It's really not that much, right? Purchase. I don't know what all I just bought. I just bought a lot. I bought a lot of stuff. I did. Yay. Go me. All right. Shelf. Come here. Okay. You want to go here. But you don't want to go there, huh? Here we go. All right. Get off me. There. Let's see how silly this looks when I get it finished. Oh, no more silly than everything else. Okay. All right, what about here? I have Whiskery. Pretty sure this is Whiskery. Oh, how much are you gonna take for one shelf? Oh, you're gonna take a whole box for a shelf, aren't you? Mm-hmm. And you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do this lazy man's way. One of y'all bring the other one in here. Go. Get it. It's marked. I promise. Pick it up. There you go. Well. 4 or 5. Why not? Wait. Well. Boggles. Okay, let's do it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where did I just... wait. Oh, there it is. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah. Let's put you across. Well, we'll do it that way. For now. For the moment. For the very moment. That is all. BK? No, this is Deagle. BK1. So like Burger King? Burger King beer. Yeah. Yummy. Alright, we're gonna put you here. How's that? Just put you back down for a second. Okay. Burger King 1 again. Alright. No, let's not do that. Let's do it this way. Well, we're gonna do it that way anyway. Do you go on a oh, yes, I think you do. Okay. Trying to get her mom's attention. Denied. It's just Jack Daniels. Maybe? Alright, so I need the keg. I need... two more of those. I need a minimum of 1 more of you. 2 more. Well, I'll get 2 more of everything. How's that? Plus 2. Plus 2. Plus 2. Alright, so that should be 14. 12 plus 2. Yeah. Okay, that should be the keg coming in. He'll fill up that one. Yep. And he's gonna leave the other one because I didn't assign it anything. So let me put some prices on this stuff real quick. How much do you go for? $27.70. You're gonna go for 27.45. How's that? You go for 33. Good God. Huh. Yeah. 14.97. How about 14.70? Well, I don't know, 2. Yeah, that sounds good to me. How about you? Then you got this stuff here. It goes for $20 and $20.25. We're gonna sell it for $20 even. All right. How about this stuff? It's in a bottle. It's gotta be expensive, right? No. $10.25. fitting. How about you? Oh, cheap wine. Um, there. That should take care of the prices. Okay, I need to bring in another keg. Start you on the shelf. Yep. Bring you in here. Shove you here and shove you there. Then I'll bring you in here. Shove you here and shove you there. Your turn. Shove you here, shove you there. Your turn. Shove you there, shove you there. What does that leave me? Two more? I'm pretty sure I had a home for you guys here and here. And I'll probably have to stand up a whole new shelf just for more kegs. We'll see, right? Because we never know. We don't know how much it's going to sell. It could be like our other kegs that just, they're there. They just, I don't know, they don't seem to sell that well. 6 of them. Well, we're probably going to have to. Let's do it this way. Take sticker off so they don't come and get it. Yeah, you get your ass back out there. This will work right here. All right. Now, put it on there. Okay, that'll work. Whatever. All right, what are you, twos? Yeah, twosies. Your onesies. Your twosies. Twosies. And twosies. There. That should take care of that. And we should be done. $21,000 out of 100,000. Boy, we just spent 80K on one upgrade. How about them apples? We Poe again. Poe. I hope we saw a lot of this. It's like, and this. I don't know what is this. I guess it's whiskey or something. Yes, I think it's whiskey. All right, let's do this. Y'all ready? Oh, no, you're not. Where's Bobo? There he is. All right. Let's get it on. Let's see, my one day off this week is going to be Saturday. And even that's not going to be a day off because we've gotten behind in stats again. It's so hard to keep up. We get caught up, and then all of a sudden we just have things disappear from the app, in the DoorDash app. We had 114 deliveries banked, and the very next day it went down to 76, like, you know, like we had done like 30 deliveries in one day or something, and we hadn't. You know, the last 30 days, the 30 days prior, no, we didn't have any deliveries during that period, and DoorDash just made them disappear. Like, okay, I guess it's just how you make people dash more. I don't know. No idea. They just disappear. Poof, gone. Whoop. No idea where it went. Maybe you just didn't dash the days you thought you didn't. No, no, no. We're pretty darn sure. But that's just, you know, the way things have been. Dishonesty and everything else, just everybody being weird. It's like we went to this one delivery, and it was at a TJ Maxx in town. You know, just normal delivery. I think it was like $4 for like a half a mile. No big deal. Just trying to get built back up on the deliveries, and I'm not going to take junk deliveries, but we took this one. And thing you need to know about most delivery people is we take pictures of the deliveries. With this young lady, you know, she sent me a message like 2 seconds after, you know, we delivered it, and we sent the picture, you know, through the text because, well, it's you, right? Um, we delivered the delivery to you, and DoorDash needs to know, you know, verify that you got receipt of your order. So there it is, a picture. Why are you taking pictures of me? You know, it's like, what? I'm reporting you, right? This is two messages in a row. It's like, well, we take pictures of, you know, hand it to me because there's a lot of people who will say that they didn't get their order on a hand it to me because, you know, the app doesn't actually ask for a picture on a hand it to me. However, if we send it to you in the text, DoorDash actually gets it. The text goes through DoorDash. So they monitor all of the text. Everything that we do as far as communication with the customer outside of actually face to face goes through the app, and it goes through DoorDash. So if the customer gets belligerent or whatever, or starts making threats, etc., DoorDash will actually cut that off and cancel the order midstream. So I take it she probably did try to report it, and DoorDash told her to buzz off. Um, you know, basically because number one, this is a single consent state. Um, if I agree to have my picture taken, there's literally nothing you can do about being in the picture. Nothing. Um, it doesn't matter. You know, there are some states where I guess, you know, it's like double or triple consent. You have to have like two or three people within the picture that's being taken to agree to have their picture taken, et cetera, et cetera. But, you know, my state's not like that. If anybody, the party, either party decides that it's okay to have their picture taken, well, the other one, they don't have a choice. They're going to be in the picture. So, you know, this is the same person, and I knew her. And we knew that we were going to have issues with her, so I had, you know, a body camera on, I had the dash cam on, and I had, you know, um, I had my cell phone in my hand, which I handed to my ex to take the picture, and she shot it. And um, this young lady, she had reported us for not making delivery previously when she worked at Red Lobster, and she got fired from there because of us. We went straight to her manager, and he pulled the video, saw that she got the order, she took it to the back, she ate it, and you know, it's like you can't really get away from the cameras. You're going to be on camera whether you're in your own store or whether somebody else, another business person, has a camera themselves, like us. Um, you just don't get away from that, and you don't get away with it if, you know, a delivery driver has his cameras. You're probably going to wind up on one or two, and as long as, you know, you're fair and you're honest, you know, you don't ever have to worry about that picture ever being seen by anybody other than DoorDash. That's it. And yourself, because I mean, drivers don't want to see your mug. They don't have time to go through all the pictures of all the deliveries that they made in one day, looking for that one person. You see what I'm saying? We don't have time for that. We just basically hide them on the cloud until like a week later, and poof, gone. Um, just buzz them out to delete land, and then permanently delete them. But it just amazes me at all the different ways people try to scam and get away with things. It's just, it's like, why? And it's always the ones who don't tip. Always. We never really have a problem with people who do tip, but it's the ones who don't tip who are usually the most problem, the biggest problem. They always present it's like, I don't know. I get it. They're probably broke, and they're trying to get free food out of it. I get it. It's a game to them, but it's a losing proposition for them because it turns into fraud. And it's just like Walmart. They have their cameras set up too, and they're gonna watch. And the first time you steal, they're gonna probably let you get away with it. And literally, they're gonna know that you stole. They know, and they're gonna let you get away with it, and they're gonna keep you in their system. I think it's up until the point where the I forget what it's called. There's a time limit where if you haven't stolen anything within this period of time, then it's no longer capable of being prosecuted, etc., etc. The statute of limitations, and it's not a huge deal. It is, but it ain't. But they're going to let you get up to $1,000. At $1,000, that turns into pretty hefty jail time. That's not just okay. Well, I stole some. No. This is actually a little larger than that. And that's when they're actually going to prosecute you. That they'll wait until you get to that point. And when you get to that point, they're going to send their loss prevention after you, because their computer is going to pop up and it's going to say nab them, and they're going to come out there and they're going to escort you right back to their office, and yep, you're pretty much toast. And that's the same way, I guess DoorDash, Uber Eats, Instacart, everybody else does it. They're going to let you get away with it every once in a while, and they're going to give you your free food, and they're going to let it add up. And as soon as it reaches a certain threshold, you're going to know it, because number one, they're going to slap a code on you and tell you, okay, well, this is your PIN number. When your driver arrives, you will tell them this PIN number, or you will not get your order. And we have lots of those. We have others who have to sign the app, saying that, yes, I got my order, this, that, and the other, etc. And you wouldn't believe, how many of these people act like, oh, I didn't know. Well, yeah, you knew, because you got a message, through the system that told you that, you were, you have to start doing this, and you've lost your privilege for leave it at my door. You no longer have that leaving it at your door privilege. So, at that point, you're pretty much, well, relegated to walking outside to get your stuff. No big deal. And sign or give us your PIN number. I don't like customers touching the screen of my phone, simply because, well, a lot of times they got crap on their phones or on their fingers. We go to hospitals. We go to a lot of places where people are really, really greasy, garages and stuff like that. Okay, hold on just one second. I was wondering what that noise was. Cricket was watching her show. Like, hey, leave me alone. I was getting pushed down the road. That car did not want me standing there. Not even a little bit. So anyway, I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning and I head right on into work. I run around, literally running for about 7 hours, and then I come home. I get about 5 minutes to change clothes. I jump back in the car and I run for another 4 hours. So I don't need a gym. I thought about going to the gym a lot, but at this point, I don't need a gym. I need a chef. I don't, I don't eat enough. And I think the guys at work had that right. I'm just not, I don't have time. I just don't have time to eat. I do. I mean, I come home, of course. I could always just go out to eat, but what's the point in, working these grift jobs, gig jobs on the side if all I'm going to do is go and spend it all on eating out? And there's no point in that, right? Every day, that ew. So yeah, I pretty much will come home. I'll make like a bologna sandwich between first gig and then the second gig. I'll get another hot dog when I get to the store, so that's a sandwich and a hot dog that I've had. And amazingly, that pretty much tides me over until the next day. Either that, or I'll just get a snack or whatever at the store on my way home. I want to see how much this alcohol did. It doesn't look like it did too much today. What does this appear? Oh, that's taters. Taters did pretty good. Um, and of course, like I said, I do all of this because I want to do all of this. It's been a while since I was in the working world. Um, seriously, I was playing and dabbling around with it for the longest time, and I would only work like 4 days a week for 5 hours a day, and I was good with that. Whatever. I was just playing around, goofing off with it. But now it's more of a serious. Okay, it's time for me to, I don't know, take things a little more serious and make a little more money because I don't know. That's what money's for, and that's what jobs are for, right? It adds up, and so do the hours, and so do the miles on your body. Oh my God! But um, I would not be doing half the stuff that I'm doing right now if it wasn't for the new shoes that I bought. Um, these shoes, I think they're like 4 ounces each. It's kind of like walking around with socks on, but it's not. They have these magical soles with little holes in the bottom that tend to like compress a little bit as you walk, and for whatever, I don't know, just enough compression to keep your body from jarring as you take steps. It's called soft feel, SOFTS feel. And these shoes, I'm telling you, you're not going to find another pair of work shoes that are quite this awesome, and they are slip resistant. They have a totally different type of tread on the bottom that keeps you from slipping, even in fast food work. I've heard nurses and everybody else just absolutely rave about them. Very, very, very good shoes, and they don't cost a freaking arm and a leg. I think mine cost 42, but um, I think a lot of what I saw on the internet today was right around 47, and typically they go for right around 80, I think. But they're like having 50% off sales and stuff like that. It's good shoes. They are awesome shoes. I, I just told her today I'm buying another pair. I don't care. I'm buying another pair. She's like, you need another pair already? Nope. I don't need another pair already. I just don't want to forget who these people are because they don't exactly put their name brand on the shoe. So you don't remember exactly who you went through all the time. And I have been searching for shoes for about 7 years now, which is probably what's kept me from working, very seriously, because I never could find shoes that would, help me with my plantar fasciitis and my spinal stenosis. Together, they would both meet right there in my lower back. Then it, yeah, it wasn't a good feeling. All right, let's do this. 103 satisfied customers, one product found expensive, 104 total customers, total profit negative 69,000, negative 69,089.99. But we did make 10,303.05 income. Well, I don't know. Supply cost was 13,000. Okay, well, yeah, well that's what happens. Pasta spaghetti. Oh, this is gonna suck when I have to go and uh, it's at 538. There, that'll work. That'll do. Let's make sure that was it. Um, Pricing, because this is another one of those times when it's nothing but one item again, which is odd. Yep, that's it. Okay, cool. Let's do this. What? A two. Zero. Huh? Zero. One. Yeah, it would probably hurt my feelings just a little bit if none of this beer actually sells. Just be like, oh my god. But you get over stuff like that. 12. You're missing one. You're good. There you go. Missing one. Missing one. Missing one. Missing two. Missing two. It didn't look like we lost um, customers there. Uh, I think we were like two or three short, but it wasn't like, okay, well, it was in the beginning when we went under $10,000 down to, like, I remember we were down to 40 at one point, $40, and that was like from 45,000, and we lost massive amounts of customers, and we had to fight our way out of that hole again, like we had just restarted or just started the game or something. It was not a good feeling. It was not. 4 6. Yep. One of our kegs actually sold pretty good. 2 1 1 1. Well, I guess the keg was the only thing we actually had to order. The rest of the alcohol didn't really sell that well, maybe. Or I don't know, the word hasn't spread that we have it yet. Or maybe the town just doesn't like alcohol. I mean, that could be the case. I mean, we don't sell much of this. We do, but we sell some of this. I don't know why they didn't stock that. It's not like we were out. Hmm. I don't know. They do their thing. Whatever they do, let them do it. Lots and lots of boxes, 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 and boxes. Taters. Burr. Oh my gosh, it has been so cold here. I truly do love cold weather. So don't get me wrong when I say that it's cold. Um, I love it. I love the snow. I love ice. I love all of that. And yes, I'm the one person that will go out there and drive down the road in ice. It's like a uncontrolled slide. You know what I'm saying? Uncontrolled crash. I mean, as long as the roads are like mostly clear of people. I don't want to see people because you see people, you're starting to ask for it. Um, my driving usually is done at about 3 o'clock in the morning, so yeah, I can slide my little rear end right to work. At least most of the way. I can't come off my own hill because I live right on the middle of middle mid English, right in the middle of a hill, and when I back out, the back end of the car is wanting to slide down the hill rather than letting me slide the front end out. So I have to come out of the driveway pretty quick, hit the brakes, slide the front end around, and then I'm pointed to the right direction. Usually, sometimes I go just a little bit beyond center line or center, but it works. You have to just quite hit it just right. But the car will just turn right there for you. Not that it has a choice. It's going to slide that way anyway. Physics, I guess. It works in real life. Who knew? All right, I'm going to beef you up just because I think it increases our customer flow. I don't know why. It's like if he's beefed, people start pouring in. If he's not, it's like people are like, well, maybe he's trying to control the flow, so let's just not go there. I don't know. I don't know how any of that works. I can see our money flows actually going a little bit though. I like to watch that. We're already at 25.9. I think we restarted at like what 22. We're actually it brought us down to 29 after the um after the restock and the purchase of the alcohol license there. I'm pretty sure it brought us down to around 29. Pretty sure. So we're not quite back to that particular point yet where we bought all of the stuff to fill this license. We're almost there though. I mean, look, we got lots of time left in the day to day. we're definitely going to get there. Problem question is, how far can we go? How much profit do we get today? My bet is we're going to get right around 11,000. 10 to 11. Somewhere in there. That's my bet. And I don't know if that's going to be profit. Actually, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to say that that's just going to be what we sell. The amount of stuff we sell is going to be worth about $10,000 to $11,000. Profit's going to be right around 45 to 53. Hopefully. I don't know. I'm just guessing. Wagging. Wild ass guess, right? Wag. Wow, it's been a while since I saw that salmon. You know, unless I run into issues with certain products. Like, one issue would be overstocking it. Or having to change the price on it. Coming in here trying to find that specific product is kind of a pain if you don't remember where you put all this stuff. That's why sometimes I will come in here and I will stock some stuff. That way I remember where some things are, and sometimes I do grab some stuff that I won't know where it goes, but I'll grab it and I'll come out here and I will find it. It usually won't be something that's on these shelves, other than stuff you can see, like the butter, the soda pop, stuff like that. But these things, I can't tell you whether they're full or not. I don't know. They look like bricks with lines in them. That to me, that's all they look like. So yeah, I won't be stocking those. I just so salmon, yeah, I don't see that very often. It's just in here somewhere. Honestly, I could not tell you where in here. Is it over here somewhere? Oh, that's the chicken. Is this it? Yep, there it is. Found it in seconds. Well, I mean, I knew the license it was in. I just didn't know exactly where. You just look for the stuff that was released with that license, and there you go. You should find it somewhere, except for this last one. This last license I have here, I have there, and I have way over there. So yeah, everything's starting to blend now real nicely. Pretty soon I'll be able to just say, okay, well, let's put certain items together and stuff. No, let's not do that. Oh my. um, yeah, I saw his card go out and I didn't stop. I just kept right on going. Yep, sure did. My fault. Well, who else's fault would it be? Well, we're at 31,000. I don't remember what we started at this morning. I know we're not there yet. We're not where I want to be. That's all right. We'll get there. Even if we had to crawl, and which is what we've. I feel like we've done the whole freaking game is crawl. It is a crawl. Very odd, huh? I still had people shopping, which is nice. But at the same time, I'm looking at my shelves and I'm like, okay, well, I just stocked quite a few things. Well, not quite a few. I just stocked a couple things, but these shelves, they really don't look that bad. They really don't look bad at all. There's a couple things here and there that's critically kind of low for me on one shelf, but they did a good job. They figured this out. It's like they kind of adapted, like I said, a new plan or something, and figured out how to keep things stocked a little better than they were when we first started this stream. Oh my gosh. Um, I don't. We're going to see here in a minute what our stat. Well, in a minute being probably about 10 to for them to actually stock the place. Wish there was a button you could push and just it would automatically stock everything for you. But I guess that's all part of the grind in the game is stocking shelves and selling the stuff that's on your shelf. That's like 3/4 of working a job like this. I mean, this is kind of real feel here. I mean, from what I understand and from what I do, on my own, this is real feel. Um, a lot of the procedures and policies and everything else like that that I'm obviously ignoring, you know, aside, this actually feels like a real job. I'm not kidding about that. And I'm not sure how well that sells. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of folks are like, if I wanted a real, a job, I go get one. And I get that. I do, but this isn't a job that I can actually do. I can sit here and I can watch it. There's a lot more to something like this than just grabbing a box, going to a shelf, stocking it, going back to a shelf, coming back out, stocking it. Um, there's a lot more to it than that. Especially when it comes to price changes and stuff like that. It's not the general manager that comes out on the floor and says, "Okay, I'm going to change this, and I'm going to change that price." No, that falls down to, each one of these employees that you see here running around, typically would be assigned to one specific group of an area. Like, let's say I work at Sears, and I did back in the 90s. Yeah, I've worked all over the place. Even when I was in the Air Force, I was working, side gig jobs. I just always have. Um, but I was working at Sears. I was the shoe guy. That was my job. I stocked the shoes. I worked in the shoe room, and I organized this place so well that they were talking about adding, making an addition so that this shoe room was so small. They had I had to stock shoes on the floor, but I stocked them in order that it made sense that when a salesman went in there looking for a specific type of shoe, they could find it within seconds, not walk in there and say, "Oh my God, where are they?" I mean, these were by letter. Like I said, I'm OCD when it comes to shit like this. I stocked everything by letter, left to right, because that's the way I do everything, left to right. And except for run around this room, I do this from well, no, I do this from left to right. Anyway, see, I told you. But anyway, I was still running around to making right hand turns, right? But it was from left to right. Anyway, I had stocked this place so well that they wanted to expand the shoe department so that, you know, I would have more room. It wasn't so that they could, add shoes, but that's exactly what happened. They expanded the shoe room, um, and then they looked at me and said, "Okay, well, can you handle, 175 more boxes a day?" I'm like, "Dude, I can handle damn near anything." I was 22, 23 years old. I'm like, "I can handle damn near anything." Um, so that's what I did. I wound up handling everything that they threw at me, and that lasted a whole week. Um, my true love was never the shoes. I didn't want to be there. I was bored, and that's why I organized everything the way I did. It's just a very exactly boring job. But back to my main point. Each one of these guys are assigned to a specific thing. Like you would have, well, you would have three or four, but in this game you would have one person assigned to all of your freezer and refrigerator product. One person would be assigned to say, I don't know, your alcohol. Okay, another person would be assigned to say, I don't know, your dog treats or what. I don't care, whatever. These would be their department. That's their specialty. That's what they stock. So if these guys here are going to be as slow as they are when they're not boosted, then you need more employees. For every category that you got, you're going to want one employee because these guys are not fast enough to keep this place stocked with as many customers as run in here every day. No, that's not going to happen. That's why the boost is here. I get it, but catching these guys is like catching a freaking deer running through your freaking yard and tagging him, with a spray paint, paint spray gun or a can of paint, whatever. You're not going to get him. At least you'll get him a couple times. I promise you. Some of these guys they don't turn as much as the others, but some of these guys they're like NFL players and stuff. You're running through the store and they're juking and jiving, and you're trying to tag them, and you can't get them. So by the time you get to the third or the fourth, well, the first one, his red here is gone. Well, what good did that do? Anybody? It didn't do the player much good. Your player, your employees are now slow, and now you're going after them through the line again. And then, not to mention this dude who needs to be buffed too. And then, where does friend go? This guy, right? I don't buff this guy. He don't need to be buffed. I can help him out when he needs help, and sometimes I do. Other times, if there's nobody in line behind the person that he's helping, I let him do his own thing. He's slow. He's incredibly slow. But like I said, if you're going to have, different departments and stuff like that, and you're going to have these guys as slow as they are without a buff, then you're going to need more employees. Six isn't going to cut it. Even for a small store like this, six employees doesn't cut it. A certain amount of products for a certain amount of employees, I guess, maybe. Because it just seems like they fall behind way too fast. And if I went in here and I let all of their buffs run off, right? And then we started tomorrow, and these poor guys had to try to keep up. Do you think they would be able to do it? That's a question, right? I mean, that's a good question. I think. I think. You know what? No. I no. Well, at least let me say it. Look, tomorrow I want to let their buff die off. Okay, and I say tomorrow because, well, I'll forget the day after. And I want to see what happens. I want to see what happens to our numbers. I want to see what happens to our customers. I want to see what happens to our shelves. Okay? And I'm going to run around. I promise you. I will run around and I'll try to tag all of them as often as I can and boost them as much as I can every single time I see them with the buffs running off of the red. I promise you, you're going to be camera sick by the time I am finished. Okay? Does that sound like fun? Not really. Shut up. We're going to do it anyway. All right. So here you go. We had 100 satisfied customers, 6 products found expensive. How the hell are you finding stuff expensive? Not in my store, you don't. Okay, so we did 92, 15, 26 as far as income, which is about 300 lower than what I had hoped for. 33, 69, 33, which is about $1,200 lower than what I had hoped for. But that's okay. We're at $35,027 even. No big deal. We'll deal with this. My prognostications suck. Okay, remember 106 total customers today. Remember that profit. Veal chop and yogurt. Veal, huh? I have veal somewhere. That's a veal chop right there. Yes. Okay, so it's going to be $14.24. Is that right? Probably not. It's fine. It works. Does it work? It does work. Why? This should not be right. That's not right. There. Grr. Don't do that to me. All right. Yogurt. That's what it was. It went down again. Damn it. You can't go down much further or I'm gonna have to start getting you out for free. Damn. $1.82? How about a plate 60? There. That's, oh man. That's a deep cut. Oh yeah, that stuff's cheap already. And that's biology, it's put together by science. So it should be more expensive, right? Wait. Yeah, that's right. Wow, we ran out of toilet paper. Not their fault. It's my fault. Not by much, but we'll order it in a minute. We're gonna be following these guys around all day anyway. Oh yeah, y'all thought I forgot. Oh God, we're gonna get sick. Okay. I'm down for it. I'll be all right. I'm sorry in advance. This is gonna be one of those days. Um, just asking for it. Yep, I sure am. It's all in the name of science. And possibly realizing for myself whether I'm right or whether I'm wrong, right? It is a valid question. Can these guys keep up with what you got on the shelves naturally without this buff and chasing them around the store? You know what I'm saying? Will you have time to do anything other than chase them around the store and keep everybody buffed? What will that do to your stats, right? These are I think it's valid questions. Oh, okay. Yeah. But these are the games that you learn to actually make up and create along the way when you're grinding. You know, if you don't have games or some kind of a creative mind enough to make games while you're playing a game and grinding, then you're probably not going to like grinding much at all. You're just not. You have to be able to do stuff like this because you're grinding anyway. So what does it matter if you grind, an extra, I don't know, 20 minutes because you decided to figure out some stupid stuff along the way? It happens. Um, that's what grinders are for. That's what we do. All right, bring them in, boys, and then y'all gonna lose those buffs real fast. Y'all gonna hate life. But it's gonna be a minute. I'm gonna let y'all stand there and enjoy your last minutes of it. It would be easy to come in here and turn them on, turn them off, one by one by one by one, and probably even be cheaper. We're not going to do that. No, like I said, we're going to let them enjoy their last minutes of this, of the boost for the day. And like I said, just for the day, because I, I have a feeling this is going to go horribly. Very, 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 very bad. But we're going to do it anyway because, well, science. They're supposedly capable or supposed to be able to do this without locking in their boost, right? So let's see. I mean, I know I'm trying to justify it. I get it. But I think I've more than justified it. So there. All right. You get to lose your buff first because you're finished first. Uh-oh. Oh, never mind. You. And then you. You. And then you. Wait. I said you. Damn it. Okay. Timer moving. Timer moving. Everybody's timer is moving, right? Yep. All right. So enjoy your buff there. Let me go in here and make sure there's no holes, because that would suck. And let's go ahead and order this last toilet paper. And let's get out here. And okay, they're not going to touch it because there's nowhere to put it. Right. Um, any holes? No, nothing that's annoying except for this one here. And wow, I'm filling up these holes pretty good. That one there and that one there. There's 3 holes, 4 holes. Yeah. No, we don't like that. But everything else is working just fine. Y'all done yet? My God. Charlie has decided to jump up The kitty cat is full of meows and purrs tonight. Oh, and there goes my arm. Right under the chest. He wants to trap it. Okay. Should we? I don't want to. I want to, but I don't want to. I want to open the store even with these guys with their buff going, but that's going to jeopardize um, the experiment. This is gonna so suck. Oh my god, this is gonna suck. Alright, should I just go the whole day with them being unbuffed the first day, and then let's say I, God, I beg for it the second day too, and actually that's where I chased them around trying to buff them along with this dude in here, or do I just say, okay, well we already know they're not going to keep up, right? And go around trying to buff them as much as we can along the way to see what we get. Um, wow. Decisions, decisions. Uh, where would I stand? Let's figure that out first. I think we can stand here, pretty much. Or here. I've already got this set up, right? So you hit him, and then you catch these guys coming through the door. Because they're going to come through this door every single time they come out here, because they're going to have a box in their hand. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with that. There's no way these guys are going to keep up with this not buffed. There's no way. I mean, they can, but I think that's where your customer. I think that's where your customer volume comes from. Is how many of these guys are actually buffed and how many aren't. So we might actually only get like 50 customers today or so. Who knows? It depends on how well we buff these guys. I'm sure those who played this game much longer than I have, um, well, and didn't have the buffs at all back then, I'm sure they know. They were fucking slow, dude. They were, God, it was a disgrace. They were just so fucking slow. Anyway, here you go. Let's go. Let's do it. Hello? Anybody want to try this place? It's Boggles. Yeah, it's not just a clown's name. It boggles the mind. What you doing? What you go buy? Oh, a little bit of wine. Yeah, a little chill. Oh, wow. A whole bunch of wine. We like that too. But of course, there's also the other question. Yes. I guess that question was just answered. Do these guys adjust, formulate a new plan based on the fact that they are not? Wow, I got you. All six in one hit. Got him too. Oh, oh. No, come back here. You. Okay. Who's left? Come on. Let's go. Up, 2, 3, 4. Good God. There. Let's go. Let's go. Oh. Okay, so apparently you have to catch them when they're stocking the shells because that's when they're standing still. Until then, you're just, well, kind of screwed. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you. Good God, this sucks. Okay, I think I got you good enough. You. And I didn't hit him not once? Really? Oh my god. What the hell? Oh, I'm carrying... What the hell am I carrying? Is this peanut butter? Go away. See, this sucks. This totally sucks. I mean, it adds a flavor to the grind. Yay! I don't know. And you can't forget about that guy. And you're not going to have time for this guy. Because you're too busy chasing the deer around. There's one. Woohoo! Gotcha. You're good. Oh! Come back here. Okay, come back here. There. And you act like you don't want this or something. Alright, you're good. You're good. Good, good. Still almost good. You know. Good. Right? I mean, okay. We got this. Good, good. Uh-oh. He looked close. He looked really close. Oh, he's not good. You are not good, brother. Alright, there you go. Next. Oh, you're dead. You're not dead, but... Your boost was dead. Hey. Alright, you're good enough. Yo. Next. There you are. Oh my god. Alright, you good? You good. Alright, he's good. See what we're doing here? There is no time to play this. There is no time for me to even go back here and look at my shelves. None. Zero. Zip, zilch. Nada. Alright, he's good. Next. He's good. Uh-oh. Yeah, they're good. They're good. They're good. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. He's good. There's the boost. On your way by. Okay, got you. Got you. Tag. You're it. Right? It's like a first person shooter here. Uh-oh. Got you. Missed you. There we go. COD. Supermarket style. Next. Missed. Damn it. Got you. I gotta turn on the lights. Otherwise I can't see these guys. No, this is fail. I mean, it's fun for a minute. Oh man, but I mean, I guess you could just let him go all day with no boost at all. You would not have this much fun. But I guarantee you, I've spent a lot of money boosting these people. Oh my god. And, well, it looks like our customer, we've got a lot of customers. I mean, we've had lots. And I'm gonna have to check these shelves. Hey, come back here. Oh, crap. There you go. You know the bad part of this is I'm chasing you down from behind and shooting you in the back. Come on now. All right. Oh, damn it. Hey. Yeah, see, there's a problem with that. You sometimes wind up clicking on a tag or picking up a box. Hey, got, see, they juke and they jive, man. Sometimes it's hard to hit them. Once on the way through, once on the way by. There, see? Easy. Oh, I don't know why I just boosted you. Dude! Alright. Let's let them wear that down while we take a look and see what happened. Well, they did a good job with a lot of this, actually. Okay. I mean, maybe not. We'll see. This doesn't look horrible. That doesn't look horrible. Everything looks like it's fairly decently stocked, right? Well, eggs don't. A lot of this doesn't. Um, but it's not stuff that I would say is. I wouldn't say they're behind. Well, no, I wouldn't say they failed. I would say they are behind, but I wouldn't say that they totally failed. This, well, depending on what they've already stocked, but they've been, you know what I'm saying, and they've been stocking all day. So even running around doing nothing seems to work. Like standing here shooting them on their way by. Once on the way through, once they passed. Okay, right? You pop them twice. Here they, you got to chase them down from behind. Anyway, um, I don't like it because it didn't give me a chance to really do anything else. Like what I like to do best: stand here, do nothing, and blabber. Right? Um, that was actually kind of fun. It really was. It is, you know, even if it is just for one day that I do it, because I'm not going to do it again. Um, now that I see what it's like, uh, it, well, I might do it again. That was a lot of fun, but it's not what you want to do every day. Because honestly, yeah, I know that that was horrible to watch. You know, it just, I don't know, constant jerking of the screen is what I do, but jerking it, I don't know. I don't know what you want to call it, just fast moving the screen. It just gets really blurry and it gets really, I don't know, obnoxious. Even when you're playing the game, it's kind of, I don't know, um, it can be make you dizzy. It doesn't make me dizzy, and I'm gonna do a video here within the next week that's gonna be labeled um, with seizure warning and motion sickness warnings because it will make you sick and it will give you a seizure if you can't handle. fast, extremely fast moving screens, light, um, and motion sickness. Like, it's going to be a No Man's Sky, me doing some stuff. Um, it's going to be full acrobatics, the whole works. So yeah, if you're around, it might be okay. Uh, you know, like I said, it's my ground roller coaster, free roller coaster, and I get to do whatever the heck I want to do with it. And we like to roll around on the ground a little bit. Well, not on the ground, but right near the ground. Oh, look, your buffs have fallen off. You're back to normal AI. Slow. Slow, 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 slow. But I can't do a damn thing about it until y'all are finished. So this does give me a chance to watch one of you. Just one. Pepper. I want to watch what he stocks. Could be he's assigned to a specific department. Pepper. What goes along with pepper? Salt. Sugar. What do we have here? Sir, where are we going? What have you grabbed? Huh? Pepper. Okay. 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 Mashed potatoes. Pepper, mashed potatoes. They kind of do go together. Especially if those were instant mashed potatoes. Oh my god. It's all flex. Okay. Next, what do you got? A beer, I think. Mashed potatoes, pepper, and beer. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. I can't lose this guy. They all look alike, so if you lose the one you're behind because they get together, yeah, you're kind of screwed. All right. Where are we going now? Mashed potatoes, pepper, and beer. And bacon. Okay. I get bacon bits on top of your potatoes with pepper and having a beer. Yeah, I get that. Next. Maybe he's just working. Okay, butter. Yes, 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 butter. Okay. He's working menus. All right, that's a bit too much beer, right? I mean, okay, we got, we're good. We're good. We're not following him anymore. That just kind of took it off base a lot. The beer tells me that he's in the beer, but the pepper and then the butter. Maybe he's just assigned one item per department. I don't know. I figure the AI knows what it's doing. Right. Said no one ever. Although it usually sometimes does. It's pretty accurate. Garbage in, garbage out, right? The more garbage you put in it, the more accurate garbage it shoots out. Now you watch. This guy here on the right end is going to have a lower boost than these three in the middle when I'm done doing this. Everybody should be locked up. Okay, so what do we have here? We have you at 35, 25, 40, 40, 40. Wait. Okay, so now it's you. You. You're the one that's the lowest now. You got your boost second. What happened? You just more tolerant to it? Is that what that is? I don't. Okay. 101 satisfied customers. One product found expensive. So we lost about three customers there, from 106 to 100. Well, four customers, 106 to 102, somewhere in there. Um, our profit though, it just 1490. Man, that just went straight to crap. And that, I don't know whether that had to do with the employees not being boosted, or the cashier not being boosted, etc., or me not having time to help out the greeter helper self checkout dude. It definitely had an effect on the total profit. Coupled with the fact that they kept up really, I'm going to say they kept up really well. They did. But that was completely nutty, you know, chasing these guys down to boost them. So I'm going to say that, you know, look, their boost needs to be permanent. Just boost them like once a day or something like that for $27 and say it's good for the day. Not, you know, not chase them down all the time boosting them, because that it doesn't quite make a lot of, well, it makes sense if you're trying to have a little bit of fun, I guess, and play tag or laser tag or something. But there you go. All right, let's start the next day. Mozzarella, chips, cat food, and moussaka. Moussaka. Oh God. Here, I'm just gonna do this. Oh wait, I want to do that. I don't know what the hell moussaka is. Are you moussaka? Yeah, you are. What? Great guess. And a horrible memory. So what's the other two, Dana? I forgot. Let's go to the bottom, come back up, because I'm sure it was new stuff. Cat food. Oh, and chips. Covitos chips. Cat food and chips. Cat food. We have cat food. That's cat food, right? Cat food. I cheated. Crap. I have a cat. Chips. No. There. I didn't do that over here. Never. Sure. I'm certain I didn't. Yeah, I didn't. Okay, good. All right. Now, I didn't want to, instead of going down, go up, because I have a habit of doing the backwards of whatever it is I'm trying to do sometimes. Or the opposite of what you right. I have absolutely no need to explain any longer. So let's see what happens. Wow, they did actually come after a lot of stuff yesterday. I mean, game yesterday. Um, pretty sure. Well, no, maybe not. I felt like we were just a little further ahead with the orders there. Or, we hit 50 usually right up in there, but we didn't hit till here. Potatoes. There. Now our ordering is done. Our guys are locked in again. The only person I have to worry about locking in every day now is basically this feller. Okay, so we're back to square one. We now know. Uh, well, what do? Well, I mean, I'm looking. I'm seeing more areas that they left not completely filled, right? Um, so it could be that without the boost, I guess they still try to keep within a certain time limit or whatever, and fill the shelves as much as they possibly can with as much as they possibly can until that time limit runs down, and then they're just left with, okay, well, that's stuff that they don't really care about. Wow, it's just wow. I mean, they did a really good job. They do. Even without the boost, they did really decent. They just took forever to do it, and yeah, I have no doubt that without the boost, these guys they would not have no they would not have been able to do what they did yesterday. Um, these shells would have been bare. A lot of them would have been just. Y'all saw what they looked like when when their boost ran out. They might as well been dragging their feet. All right, so let's find something else to pick on. We've picked on that enough. Okay. What are we gonna pick on next? I don't know. We'll find something. We always do. We got lots of time to find whatever we need to find. Don't wait. Don't worry. We'll be all right. We got this. You ready? Good. Let's go. Let's make some money today. Oh my God. We are at 29,000 again. Have we gone anywhere? No, we really haven't. $1,900 yesterday, right? It's close to 2,000. Not quite what you shoot for at this stage of the game. What is this? Why'd you leave this to me? Y'all don't want it? Okay. I know where it goes. I don't know where it goes at this point. Nope. You go right there. Yeah. Until somebody wants you. Here. You come with me. Shit. Stay. Yep. Stay. Yep. Okay, so this won't come even no matter how I put it. It can if I do it like this. Fine. We'll do it just like that. It don't look right, but it's fine. It's fine. It'll work. Okay. Let's go ahead and boost you up. What do you think? Let's see if things bounce back today. Let's see if things bounce back today. Better, I don't know, like nothing happened yesterday. Or is it like a reputation thing? Now that, all of our people are back to normal, moving just as fast as they normally do. Full storage, stock room. The cashier is moving very, very quickly. We have ample stuff on the shelves. Let's see what happens. I don't know what else to say. I think I know what's going to happen. I think we're going to get really, really, really fucking busy. And that's to make up for yesterday, I think. It's AI. AI loves to please. It wants to give you exactly what you want. Exactly how you asked for it. That's why DoorDash sucks. It's all AI. And sometimes you have to take stuff you don't want, and the AI is like, oh, you want that? Okay, here's some more of it. It takes a while to train an AI of any sort what it is you want it to do. If it's actually true AI. A lot of things are just algorithm, and I think a lot of this is algorithm rather than AI. Um, I see a little bit of change when it comes to, putting things on the shelves and stuff like that, but I think a lot of it is really algorithm. If this is bigger than that, then you do that right. Just basic programming. Um, I don't really see that it's really um, changing it. It's. I did see one time when I thought maybe it was changing strategies, but when I followed that one dude around, it wasn't a change of strategy so much as it was that they really are assigned to a certain amount of products per department or whatever list they wake up to at any given time, I guess. Um, I'm not even sure how to follow that up or how to figure that out unless you actually got into the programming to see. It just didn't feel like they were strategizing or anything like that. Beat, 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 beat. Great song. It should be copyrighted, really. Beep, 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 beep. Copyright. Pretty soon, every freaking video will be shot with absolutely no game noise whatsoever because everything is copyrighted. Even the voices in the background. Hey, that's my voice. I want my copyright. That's my voice. You don't have a right to it. I kid. I'm playing. I'm goofing. Come on. I know. I tell really dry jokes. So grab some water. Fuji's good. Fiji water's really good. Y'all gotta try that. If you don't have any, if you haven't tried it, get some. Don't drink too much of it because um, it is reservoir water under aquifer. Aquifer? Is that the right word for it? Underground water that's never been touched by humans. Um, it's never really seen the planet or the light of day or whatever until it actually gets put into a plastic bottle and sent halfway around the world and sits in a freaking warehouse for like God knows how long until you have enough people willing to freaking buy it. It's good water. But drinking too much of it, it seems like there might be something in it that if you're used to drinking a lot of like really acidic stuff and then you drink this stuff, they don't like each other much. And so it kind of gives you acid reflux a little bit. Other than that, I drink it every day. I love this stuff. It gave me a lot of, I don't know, stomach aches the first time I started drinking it or whatever, and then my it gave me acid reflux a little bit. But then it was just like, oh my god, I can't go a day without drinking this stuff. I can, I don't want to, but I can. I can drink the body armor stuff because that's, I don't know, the closest other stuff that I think I've tasted that was as pure. And by pure, I mean it has no taste. It's just liquid going down your throat that has absolutely zero taste, and it's freaking great. Because sometimes you don't have to have taste. You just, I don't know, have to be like me, plain. Okay, so the shelves with them fully boosted for a whole day look quite a bit more exhausted, right? Like there's just, I don't know, look, there's just more bare space. And that's without me, with them being fully boosted all day. All of them. But we're also at $40,000. I'm having a hard time figuring out this out. Whether like the customers are buying cheaper stuff when they're permanently boosted than they do when they're not, right? But then again, we made $1,900 profit yesterday, so let's see what we made today. Doesn't look like a lot because we're at 40,000, but feels like I don't know. From the customers I saw, it looked like a lot. Looked like it could have been a lot. Should have been a lot. The holes in my shelves makes it look like it better be a lot. I mean, this is a lot of stuff. But the more expensive stuff, nope, really wasn't touched. Not much. So, huh, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, maybe the game has a way of adjusting to the way you play and the way it wants to play, or what it's going to give you on any given day based upon what you have or whatever. I don't know. Maybe that's what the game is. We'll see. The game is a foot. Yeah, my foot. Aw, where are you? I mean, really? Okay. Is that you? No, you're one of those. So that's got to be you over there. You, come here. Is this? Wait. Ouch. You over here somewhere? No. Wait. There. That's what. Go there. And you come off, and you come with me. Thank you. I did not want that there anyway. Not even in the slightest. Okay. So let's go ahead and watch these guys for a minute. They should be about done. We're going to go ahead and watch them for the rest of this round and see how they come around. They look scattered still. I don't know if I explain this or if I even need to explain this, but 99% of the time, when I come back here to observe these guys, I'm I'm actually this is the time that I'm taking to level my critters, my cat and my dog, while I watch what these guys do. And to me, this is important. It's important stuff. I need. Their mom just went outside. Hey, you calm down. It's all right. It's okay. But it's just time that I take to pet my critters because I'm gone a lot, you know, and that's not fair to them. But it's my minute with them, and I watch the employees here, these guys, while they do their thing, and it's not for nothing. Sometimes you learn something, you glean this, or you figure something out. Unfortunately, with these guys, I'm not really picking up what they're doing because maybe I'm just not watching from the right place. Maybe not. Maybe in the mornings when I'm watching in here and I figure out they're going from left to right, like I do when I water, maybe I need to be in. Well, we've been in here too. I've even followed one of these guys around, so I don't understand what they're doing or how they're assigned each particular item or which items they're assigned and or how. If I can understand that, then you can understand how to put them to work a little better in a different way, or even how to arrange your items in the store so that they go in specific manners according to the specific employee, right? I don't know. It makes sense to me, and that's how I do things sometimes. So here, I only do that like once or twice a night, or once or twice a stream. Okay, next day, let's see what happens. 96 satisfied customers, six products found expensive. Um, our profit was 35.93, so we didn't quite double it, but we did come up a little bit. It does look like we lost four four customers because of the economic situation. Maybe you gain one customer per $10,000 or something. I don't really know. I don't know how this works. I think we were at 106 when we were at 100,000. So maybe it's one customer per $20,000. So let's go ahead and start the next day. Oil, coffee, and taters. Oil. Mm, your oil. You're the right oil too. You know what? I'm just gonna go three with you. Coffee. It's the old stuff, right? Yeah. Let's just do that. And pretty sure it was taters, mashed taters. Be a fact. Oh my God. Yeah. 4 point. Wait, is that wrong? That's wrong. I'm making 95 cents profit. Really? How am I making 95 cents profit? If the average costs 3.95. Yeah, I reckon I am. Okay. Fine. I make 95 freaking cents profit on well, yeah. I guess I would because it's not really mashed taters. It's mashed trash. Right, how far low? I didn't. Okay, we came out perfect. That's fine. I like perfect. That's a lie. That's totally a lie. Um, in a store like in any store, you don't want to come out perfect. You want to come out just a little bit ahead. I mean, coming out perfect makes you look good, but you know, it also makes you a little bit squeamish, and it's also extremely high stress. Trust me, it's extremely high stress. But there are places that demand that you come out absolutely perfect every time. And if you don't, yeah, it's not going to be the best day you ever had. So sometimes being perfectly imperfect is great. All right, so screw you. You, you. What am I doing? I'm inspecting boxes. That's what I'm doing. Oh, four, one. I only heard one beep. I might have missed one, but it, oh well. Really? Oh, never mind. We sold some chicken. They wanted themselves some chicken. All right. Chicken's good stuff. In fact, I've mentioned it before. I work with some people who don't eat beef, they don't eat pig, they eat chicken. Um, and they eat fish, tuna, because that's all their stomach can actually apparently digest. I have yet to figure out, you know, why it is that these folks' dietary um, restrictions are so stringent. It's like they're incapable of eating anything except for chicken and tuna. And you know, if you introduce anything else to them, their stomachs just aren't meant to digest it because they've lost those colonies of bacteria that digest it and put it into their system. And I think it's because their families where they came from, they were just you know either they were so poor that um, they couldn't afford it, or these particular foods weren't available to them at all. I initially thought that it was a religious English a religious thing, um, and I did ask because I thought it was important that if it was a religious thing, then I need to maybe um, adhere, not adhere. I'm not going to adhere to somebody else's religion because no, but be respectful of it. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. I think it's disrespectful if you just blatantly don't care, right? I mean, why make enemies of people just because you don't care? You know, like, there's other things to do in life. So sometimes just being mindful of others is okay. Doesn't mean you have to actually adhere to their specific doctrine, their thoughts, or whatever they think. It just means that, look, I respect your whatever it is you're doing, but it's not my way, or whatever, right? Don't expect me to adhere to your entire doctrine just because it's yours. You know, I don't know if I can even say this right or even make it sound right. I just didn't want to be a jerk. That's all. I just didn't want to be a jerk. Okay. Guess we don't need those. So let's open up. But anyway, they won't, eat anything but that. And I couldn't, I still don't quite understand why. So I took into, every day this one guy comes in and he eats tuna every single day, a can of tuna, because the protein that it has in it, he measures it out, and it has to have a specific amount of protein, otherwise, he gets lethargic or whatever. It's this whole diet thing seems like such a pain in the ass. But anyway, today last night I went to the store, and like I said last week, they would give me oranges every day, or they would give me an apple, or they would give me a banana because they thought I didn't eat. They thought I just didn't eat healthy. It had nothing to do with me not just eating, because I don't, but they thought I didn't eat healthy when I did eat. And they were right. So every day they would give me some fruit. And, one day one of their brothers was passing by my car and they saw that I had an apple in the car that was given to me like a day ago. And trust me, they knew it was given to me a day ago because everybody was around when they gave it to me. It was like the community apple that was given to that one dude. And it was still in my car. So from that point on, um, when I go to work, about 2 hours in, these guys decide that it's breakfast time. Yeah, even in a fast food world, people eat, and they don't necessarily eat on the floor, but you know they do take their 5 minute breaks to go and scarf down a sandwich or eat whatever it is they eat. And this guy, he ate tuna every fucking day, every day. I got kind of tired of watching him eat tuna. So, and since they felt so free as to give me, fruit every day, I was like, here's some canned fucking chicken, you know? And the first thing he pointed out was 15% protein. And I was like, no. And I had to teach him how to read a little English at the same time. 15% more protein. Oh, that made him very happy. But, this is some of the stuff that just is meaningless. It's totally meaningless. It really is. But, you know, this is the stuff that happens on a daily basis, in a normal world. Right? Is not always crazy and euphemistic and surreal. A lot of times it's just real. You know, it just this is what really happens in everybody's world or everybody's life. And sometimes that has to be enough. And I don't think I have been inside one time today to beat this guy up. Not once. I mean, I'm tempted to see. I'm not tempted at all. Not even a little bit. I promise you, we're not making a damn thing today because he was not. He was not beefed up all day long. Wow. It's okay. We're at $34,000. We were at $40,000. I'm pretty certain when we started this day. So maybe this guy here is the key to it all, right? He's the key to the customers. These guys are the keys to what and how much gets sold. I don't know. I mean, he does do this a lot. But I think that's because he has a lot of that. These guys, they put a lot of that stuff, out there as fast as they can. And honestly, they weren't working that hard, and neither was I. So we really didn't. I don't think we deserve much of a profit today. I think the thing is, we're learning. We're grinding, but we're learning at the same time. Does half a day of him not being on the sauce hurt us? Does it set us back so much that we don't make any money for the day? It might. It very well could. He needs help. Let's go help. I need help. Vigilante justice, here we come. Oh, you just needed help checking out. Jeez. Drama queens. My hero. That was so fast. Anyway. Yeah, I'm over it. You're not. Here you go. These folks love this guy. They just love to line up so he can ring them up, out. And then they love to apparently... What's wrong with you? Do you not see that this line is wide open? You just walked right past it. It's wide open. It really is. There's nobody in line here. Oh, wait. Maybe there is. There's two. Yep. There we go. All right. Still. And then she had the nerve to ask for help. Biatch. Right? So, how you doing? Doing all right? You sure? What we got here? A couple olive oils, I think. All right, you're burning that one off, buddy. Let's look at the shelves. See what they say. Not bad. I've seen worse. I don't have enough kings left. Um, 5 kings is not good. Um, this looks. That looks shut up. That looks really shut up. Um, alcohol does not look good at all. Yeah. Usually that's. Yeah. That doesn't look great either, but that doesn't look as bad as that. Y'all y'all don't look great either. You look fine. Hmm. We need to sell more of you. Anyway, I mean, I guess you can't just buy licenses like you're plucking teeth because they're the most important teeth in the mouth. I can't just pluck your molars first and then pluck your canines. I call them canines. They're bicuspids or something. Um, because they're like secondary. Your molars will always be primary because they're the crunchers, and you can always eat is whatever you want with those. But without your canine teeth, you can't really rip through meat and stuff like that. You just have to kind of crush it flat with your molars. But this right here, wow, I, the alcohol. These guys just don't want to stock it. They just don't. It's not a high priority for them, and it shouldn't be because it is a good seller, and there's a lot of it on the shelves though. But there's so many other products, and it sells in much bigger quantities. I think I make fun of it, but I I keep a lot of the alcohol on the shelves, and that's because I keep a lot less of other things on the shelves. So I think, yeah, it's pretty much even. I just like to complain about things. That's all. Empty complaints. They never hurt anybody. That's not true. It hurts somebody somewhere. I'm sorry. I am. But it does cause businesses to do things that they wouldn't have ordinarily done previously, which is, I don't know, evolve. And by evolve, I mean they don't just take you or your job into account. They take the whole store into account to figure out how they can make it better. How can we make this more efficient? And this store right here, this is a model of inefficiency. Absolutely top to bottom, side to side, left to right, right to left, up to down. It's inefficient as hell. I have absolutely nothing anywhere that it should be. Nothing. So, what are you holding and why? I have ordered. I haven't ordered anything. What is this? Why are you holding that? Green beer. Green beer. Let's put you. I don't know. Here? Fine. I'll put you back. I don't know why he was holding that. Was he here there holding that all day? I don't think so. I haven't ordered anything though. So I don't understand why he would have been. No. He could have been. I don't think so. I'm gonna go ahead and say that we're gonna play one more day of this game, and then we're gonna call it a day because I'm getting loopy now, and when I get loopy, it's because I am wore out, and I am, and I really need my sleep right now. It's the only thing that's restoring my body. English. The only thing that's restoring my body and causing me to be able to make it another day is sleep. Okay, what do we do? 96 satisfied customers, 5 products found expensive, total profit $1,200, balance 41, 372.46. That's horrible. Horrible. That's not even good. That's like let's just play another day. Soda, scallop, gratin, and vodka. Huh. I'm gonna have to actually, yeah, I'm gonna have to actually look at this. Scallops, no gratin. That does me no good. That literally does me no good. That was the other one that I had forgotten. Where in the hell is this? I've not lost my mind. I promise. I just don't keep it very close to my head. That's lasagna. I'm sure of it. Moussaka, scallop gratin. Okay. Well, we're getting somewhere now. Vodka. There. Damn it. Keep keys. And perhaps after seeing the actual grind that goes into this game, I don't know. Maybe you see the value in some mods. You know that that makes stuff like this a little bit easier. You know what I'm saying? Look, I don't play mods. I don't do it. I don't I have not played one single game with a mod. I don't think. No, no. I really haven't. I can't think of one because I don't play. No. Mm-mm. I mean, and I'm trying because look, there are some things that you can do. No, I don't want four of those. I want three. There are some things that you can do that might be considered cheating or whatever. They're not mods. It's just, you know, playing creative or whatever. Um, so, that's why I think twice when I say I don't play mods because I absolutely do have um, um, a clicker, a mouse clicker that I guess was put together by Soup Wizard to click my left mouse for me. It was like uh, a string or whatever, and I programmed it, my computer, to click so many times per second so that I could have a desired result. And we'll put it that way. For me, it was so that I could harvest a certain amount of things faster than I possibly could, you know, destroying my mouse by left clicking over and over and over and over repeatedly. So yeah, it was welcome, especially for the game I was playing at the time. But other than that, I don't do mods. I don't. But I think I see the value in them in games like this. I do. There is a value. And if people are willing to pay for it, or download it or whatever, I I'm not gonna blame them. Mm. And it works this way in nearly damn near every game. There are some things people don't want to do. They just don't have time, and neither do I. you know, I I don't have a lot of time. I have some time, and that's why I will sit here and grind. But at the same time, I just feel like there are some things that you just no, you just don't have time to do it. It would take forever. And this game right here is one of those games that's just like, you know, this is taking a long time. I'm pretty sure we have about 80 to 90 hours, if not over 100, into this game in video right now. I'm pretty sure we have yeah, about that. 100 to do what? This? I- I'm not laughing because I don't like the game. I like the game. Otherwise, I wouldn't play it. I wouldn't record it. I wouldn't do this. But this is a lot of hours for what little we've accomplished. It really is. And maybe it's accurate, or it feels realistic in a condensed manner, because like 100 hours, that ain't shit compared to what you're going to put into actually making a real store this big in reality. It- From what you started with, oh yeah, 100 hours. Try again. You're not doing this in 100 hours. So yeah, maybe that's the realism part. Okay, so we'll put this here. Um, I'm sure it'll disappear sometime tomorrow. But for now, I think we're done. Um, I've got to be at work again at 3 in the morning, and I am wore out. I've been wore out. I'm loopy. I'm giggly. I'm wrong. so I I've got to go. I appreciate it, you stopping by and giving us a view. Um, I hope you learned something. If not, then check back in. Maybe you'll learn something in the next one. Never know. Anyway, you guys have a nice night.